Hello, ladies, gentlemen, MLBB freaks, and anyone who enjoys good European MLBB, because this is what you are gonna get today, hosted by me, Varn1x, and Zakota here on the desk. For the first time, though, Unbroken UA is in English. We know, yes, it has been a different language. Before, it was pretty national, but yeah, we stepping in with English. We hope that we will be able to bring at least the same level of quality and fun that you had here before in the other language. Zakota, how are you looking forward today? And we will have pretty quick matches. That's how it is here on Unbroken. Any intro words to that?
I mean, Warren, I've been watching a little bit when I had a little bit of time. I've been getting a feeling of the league. Right now, it's mostly with Ukrainian teams. There are 4 Ukrainian teams battling it out because this is mostly Unbroken UA, Unbroken Ukraine. So there's a lot of Ukrainian teams, a lot of Ukrainian files. But for the first time, we're going to do the stream in English to hope to attract even more players and more teams to possibly participate in Unbroken. Of course, the prize pool for the men side of Unbroken is going to be 1,250 USD, and for the female, I believe it's $750. That's gonna be a huge amount of money. I mean, just coming here, representing your people, representing your team. I mean, it's great, Warren. I mean, there's a lot of competition in Europe right now. A lot of teams are coming back. VSG, we saw a new team showing up. I mean, Boars Gaming have been making a ruckus for a while there. Next, they've been solid. There are so many teams, Warren.
Oh, absolutely. I love what you mentioned. And those teams will be the ones that we should keep in mind for today. It's Itami against Manticore in the first BO1 of today. It will be coming right up. Then Boars Valkyries against Boars Gaming females. And then to wrap it all up, Boars Gaming against you next. So pretty exciting matches. If I'm looking at that, I'm feeling like the biggest matchup, the hardest matchup should probably be the last BO1. But right now, let's talk Itami. Zakota, yours the pleasure.
We have Dante, how well, Zayak, Ititan, Shinshan. I mean, these people I've seen before. I've seen Titan before. He's a really great player. I've seen Dante as well. But let's check out Manticore Warren.
Oh, absolutely. Manticore for that. We have Vordy, Unicron, Insect, 7-1, and Anger Bryce. And just when you were talking, I didn't really have the space to say it before, but I will say it now. I am really looking forward to 2 players on the side of Itami specifically, and that's Zayak and Shishenji. Those 2, they really sparked my interest last time I saw them play. I think they can really deliver and they can be the deciding players. So I am excited. What can they really bring today? We have red side for Manticore. There is always the talk. Which side is better? It's always in the end up to the decision, up to how you really want to draft. But well, what is kind of decided for you is that blue side is the one that's choosing and red side is the one responding. Let's see if Manticores can be well suited for that responding task, or if Itami dominated a little bit more with some strong pick takeaways. What do you see right there? Because many good picks have been banned. What are we thinking for the first pick? Baxia or something else?
There are a ton of heroes open. I mean, there's the Suyu, there's the Box. The Yisunshin is still really solid on the Gonle. The Cloud is open. On the XP, you have the Lapu Lapu, the Yuzhong. The Guine was just banned now, but she was also open for a while. But I'm really looking forward to seeing Stone from Manticore. That guy, he's been poking me up in my run games and he's been destroying me sometimes. He's really hard to play against. But as you said, Zayak and Titan are the most common names for me in Itami. And I'm really looking forward to what Shinshan is going to do today. I mean, he has a pretty hard matchup. So, I mean, what can I say, Warren? It's going to be a hard day, but Phoebe is going to get picked up first. A pretty early pick on. I usually like to see the Alice to counter him because she's so good with her AoE, with a Turn of Ruin. Just that huge AoE, the Flicker combination, as well as the skill too. You have so much range to do a play. And you can put in the Atlas with that and you do so much. But Vordy is looking at the Granger here, Warren.
I mean, with this skin, with the M series skin, Granger never looked better, honestly. Like, all right, it's a hard switcherooski, so let's not get overexcited. One thing I have to say, I said that this Granger skin is super good. Yes, I stand by that fact. But second thing that I have to add with the same breath is that the Megatron skin for Granger, that's like up there for me.
I have all the Granger skills now that I think about it. I don't like the best one I think is the Collector. I don't like Megatron. It's so wonky.
Okay,
I-
okay.
The best collector, I mean not the best collector, the best Transformer skin is definitely Xborg Bumblebee the gold because you have that emote with the dance. But right now, as I said, the Suyu got picked up. It's a really good counter towards a lot of mages, but right now Phoebus is completely gonna decimate him, and we're gonna see Zayak picking up the Phoebus a little bit early on. I was expecting here a Hilda or a Khalid.
Yeah,
They go with the Eve as well, the box. They're gonna go for a box comp.
Yeah, that's the plan. They are definitely going for a box comp, but what I'm a little bit worried about is that I don't really see that much of a value as a Hylos. You know, he's the chunky boy, he's gonna be very hard to bring down. But other than this factor that he has basically anywhere you pick him, he doesn't really have any tools at his disposal against the opposing team. Because honestly, Suyo, he's not really gonna mind. Harriet, he's not really gonna mind. Alice, yeah, again, not really gonna mind, but yeah, she has been picked up afterwards. So it's definitely high prio. We saw that sometimes here in Europe that the roamers really like high losses. So let's see. Maybe it will just work well. One thing that has to be said, that's if you have high loss roll and then XP like Favos, you don't need any more front line. That's it. That's your front line. You don't need more. You just need damage. So that's one thing going for them.
Yeah, I agree with you on that state, but I think they're gonna need to ban the Juyu from Manticore's side. I mean, the Juyu, the Soyu is picked up, so the Joy is the notable answer. I mean, I remember M6, the Juyu meta, so like you have the Suyu Joy getting picked up every game, but they're
It's
gonna
Yisun
lock
Shin.
in the Yisun Shin ban. Interesting. It's okay against the Harry, but Harry has the Purify. He has that advantage to Xenon's Force, and after he gets that Starlium side is going to be completely over. It's going to be game over for the Yisun Shin as they ban out the Khalid and the Hilda I was talking about.
Yeah, that's one thing that's going for them. They already had the roamer picked, so now they could kind of hit the roamers. But you were saying Joy. I have to say, I don't really think that going Joy would be the smartest move for Itami, in my opinion, and I will explain why. Because then their damage profile would be very, very magic damage dependent, because also Favos does a bunch of magic damage. So I don't know if that's the smart move, you know? Because everyone on the other side can just go tough boots, they can go radiant armors on their tanks, or even on the more squishy heroes as a last item. So I don't really see your plan with the Joy.
The only reason to pick up the Joy is just to counter the Suyo because he gets 30% physical damage resistance when he has his Susanna form or his big bulky form. And Joy is gonna do a ton of damage. He has a ton of damage in the early game. Doesn't matter if it's Suyu. She can melt the Ali, she can melt the Grook if she gets that Wishing Lantern. And on top of that, you just have so many dashes, and there is the Joy getting picked up. Same with the Granger. I like the skill-based damage dealer here. The Granger fitting really well, but in my opinion, I think maybe a Cloud would do a little bit better because you can immune some of the stuns from Suyu, you can immune a little bit of the allies. But overall, the draft is looking great for both sides. I really like the Valir pick here.
Oh yeah, we saw Valir pop up more and more, and he is excellent against heroes that are on the side of Itami, and specifically heroes that really want to go in, because he can cancel it out with Searing Torrent. When you hop in, he cancels you out. And honestly, for Favos, if he doesn't have the second spell, he doesn't really has that much range. So after the second spell hits, and then you can push him away, if he doesn't get the mark on you, he cannot reach anymore. Only with a flicker, only with a passive, something like that. You were going to say something, Zakota. I will let you follow up.
Megatron is there.
Oh, he is. Yeah, he is. You're right, man. So at least Dante is with me. You know, he's saying, nah, Zakota, I think you just a hater. I think Megatron is such a nice skin. I'm gonna play it. Or maybe he was on a stream and he was listening. He was like, all right, it's Varnik's first time casting Unbroken Ukrainian. You know what? I will give him a show. But you know, we are here to give you the show as well. Itami against Manticore, BO1, so pretty deadly. But I realized that we did not really mention the format. So Zakota, would you have the pleasure or do I have?
I mean, if you want to do it, I'll let you because you're smarter than me, Warren. I'm just an analyst here. I believe in you. We have this little bit of time in the early game, so you go ahead.
Well, so for anyone wondering how it's played, all right, now look at Zayak. Nah, he's fine. He's a big
fine.
tanky horse. Yeah, he is all right. But the format is being played by the groups. The groups consist of 4 rounds. Every team plays every other team 4 times. And then after that, you have a first place against a second place in the grand finals. That's how it's played. So every match is important, but everything is BO1. So pretty deadly format. And after that explanation, we can get to the game. What do you see so far, Zakota? Any winners, any losers so far?
Nothing out of the ordinary, really. It's just gonna be that basic early game we see every single time. We're just waiting for the junglers to hit their peak. Suyu level 3, Joy level 4. As soon as she gets her dashes, her rhythms, everything's gonna be rolling down the hill. But other than that, in the trade of department here, the Alice is a little bit winning because of a passive in the early game and because Phobius does not have the demonic force. But the Eve is looking mighty in danger. I mean, Vordy has a ton of damage.
Oh, that's a nasty flicker in. Shishenji needs to trade his. And it's a wrong flicker for a mid lane flicker. And now Zayak is in big trouble. He's trying to sustain himself, but these hordes will go down. And they will make a nice meat steak from that. Great kill, though it's in the hands of Grog, so not the craziest.
I mean, it's a little bit ironic that Stone is playing Grok, but who am I to judge? Because the Turtle is going to spawn in 3 seconds, and Joy is going to try to take the Alice down.
Oh, she's trying to do so, but Alice, she's still quite healthy. Oh. And she almost has that level 4, so she could be thinking about re-engaging in. She is looking, she is thinking it. She's not doing it so far. Vordy with popped ult already. Throwing the balls at his enemy. Some poke, not really that much damage. Half HP on Turtle. Who's gonna get it? That's the question. Joy!
Oh,
no,
Joy!
She gets it and she goes in. Alice thrown over room, but doesn't really matter because there's no one to follow through. Titan chasing them away. And Grok, Grok, there's the revenge time, buddy. Zayak getting the kill in retaliation. And right now, Suyo, this was not the smart move to go for your purple buff after Joy is still alive and healthy and you are so low. Oh, this was not the smart move, Monticore.
I told you about Joy getting picked up. She is so good against the sweep because she has so many dashes and the damage profile she brings to the table is out of this world. But other than that, Warren, on the top side, nothing really has changed. Just a little bit advantage towards the Heritage Shield and as well with a little bit of gold. But on the bot side, look at Titan. He's taking a beating right now and Zayak is staring straight into my soul right now.
He truly is. He truly is. Do you think like that was on purpose? Did he want to like scare us or something? Or, you know,
aura farming because he got that kill on Stone.
Maybe, yeah. I think you're right on the money. He was aura farming. The one thing has to be said for the matchup on the bottom side. Titan, he doesn't have the sustain in the emblems. He has the extra push. Oh, no! Talking sustain, and yeah, I need to talk burst damage because Unicron, he needed to flicker out just to survive. But back to the topic. If Favos is not running that emblem for extra healing and not running Vorax, he is kind of gonna suffer into Alice because she's gonna eventually out-sustain him. So that's what we are kind of... Yeah, go on.
I think I disagree. He just needs to go for the Radiant Armor, then the Oracle, and he's going to be fine. And then because Alice does not have a huge damage profile. And for the late game, he's already going to have the staff ready for Harit. But other than that, look at the Joy.
Well, you talking ready, and I'm seeing Joy pretty ready for the dive. But Vordy, yeah, he will be fine for now. But is he really fine? He needed to burn his flicker. 10 seconds for Turtle. Next spawn will be coming right up. Itami with a little bit of a lead, and also in the department of the ults because they have a couple of ults that they still have in the stock, whereas Manticores, they are kind of missing. Though Angel Breeze will try to look for something. No one started the Turtle so far. They are just dancing around, kind of faking it out, waiting who's gonna make the first mistake. But right now it looks like Joy is gonna charge up and charge in, maybe. Nah, Alice is flying there. All right, they go for us. They don't really mind. I'm not really sure if Electrifying Beats should have been used on Alice, but yeah, nonetheless, she's almost dead. Not much HP on the Turtle, and you know Suyo gets it, and he is on the run now. Angel Breeze, no, the burn is there.
Takes him.
The glowing one has glown enough. Shishenji with a kill, with a flicker. Yes, that's fine because you want a team fight, and right now you are going for that bot line to push.
A Turtle for 2 kills, and Joy is gonna try to take the Suyu down. A fight is happening there. Hold on.
She doesn't have like to find beats. Oh, she got pushed, she got stunned, and now Joy cannot dance. Oh, she dodged! But doesn't matter, nonetheless, she is dead, and it's 2 kills for naught, because Itami, they went a little bit too deep, and look at it, Monticores are hopping back into the game.
I think they went a little too far deep. I mean, Warren, they got 2 kills on the turtle and they went a little bit too greedy for the invade. And they gave the 2 kills back, so nothing really happened. As Stone is going to pick up his Radiant Armor to just deny the damage from Joy and from the Eve. So it's going to be a pretty hard time as Unicron is going to take that top tier 3 turret.
Oh, Zach with the glorious pathway to enable everyone to go in. Yeah, the charge, but doesn't really change the fact that both members of the front line are dead. No one is there to tank. Alice is on the mid lane. It's a triple kill for Itami. Yes, one traded back, but Unicron, he is just on the clock. He's gonna die anyway. He's gonna die nonetheless. The question is, can he pick up the wave before he dies, before he falls? Right now, he's dancing. He has the Zamon Force. They go in for him and then doing a bunch of damage, but no, he dies. Killing spree for Dante because he had the Sky Piercer. I'm not even sure from which angle the shot came, but yeah, that's Megatron for you. He found the angle and he got the kill.
I really like that you love Megatron. I mean, you like the Decepticons more than the Transformers themselves?
You mean then the Autobots?
Yeah, the Autobots. Yeah, that's right.
Like depends. Some of them are cool. Starscream, for example.
Is the best.
Who is the best?
Bumblebee.
Oh, Bumblebee. Nah, he's fine.
Mohawk too. I mean, you know, the Decepticons. If you give me Mohawk skin for Joy, I'm fire. I mean, I'm
Mohawk
good.
for Joy would be bonkers, man. That would be.
It would be so cool, no?
That would be crazy.
I mean, have you seen the new collab? I mean, I don't know if the Street Fighter one.
Ooh,
I can't wait for
there
it.
are some new skins. All right, I'm gonna definitely check that out after this team fight, maybe, because right now it's kind of heating up to be pretty big scuffle in the turtle pit. Right now, Turtle got reset. Oh, Titan! No, he missed. He dances in anyway through the passive. Now there's Glorious Buffet. He's chasing into the backline. They smack them apart, and Alice is in the other backline, but no one is really there in the other backline. It's just Alice now against 4 members jumping out though. But yeah, Vordy, he got destroyed. He got obliterated. He got dusted.
Oh, Warren, I wish you saw the old Alice. How annoying it was when it was broken. Back then, her ultimate, the Blood Ode, you didn't level up her ultimate because it would cost so much mana to keep up, and her skill damage would do so much. She could like 3-shot a tank back then. It was so amazing. But Unicron right now is going to be taking down that bot side, trading it for the top. So right now, still Manticore is making it even. Only 2,000 gold difference. Not that much happening, but I think they're going to take that tier 2 on the top side.
Well, Zakota, on that note, I'm really happy that we are playing under Unbroken, because in this case, Alice is pretty normal, right? They are pushing onto the top side. Alice is just 0-1, not really going for any place. And right now, well, make it a turn because it's a turnover on 2. Oh, RWM trying to change the tide. Enterprise getting kind of low. Stone going in, but maybe too deep. Enterprise is dead. Alice is dead. Titan getting killed though. There is retaliation coming from Unicron, but no, there is Hyoli who is trying to go into the backline, but he's kind of late. This Joy has came after the Vol event. Now Suyo in the bushes. Oh, Suyo still alive and baited Hyoli to die. It's a killing spree for Unicron as Manticores literally hop back into the game with the gold lead.
It's not only a really good kill for Unicron, it's a complete wipeout. They got so much map control out of that. Sui going in for the flank, taking down, I mean, Dante. And after that, chasing down the Eve and dodging Joy. I mean, that was great. What can you say about it? As Titan picks up the dominance, I also try to get a little bit of healing from him off. Same with the Alice. She has the Brave Smite on her spell, so she's gonna be a little bit more tanky, more annoying, more abrasive. Because right now, even if they won so many fights, the gold lead went to Manticore as the Lord spawn in Zayak. He really needs to find the perfect target. He needs to go for Unicron as fast as possible, or better yet, for the Suyu.
Ooh, I agree with all points you were mentioning, but right now, talk about Titan, because he is going into the backline. The Dark Wave is there, hitting Vordy, he can't move, and we were saying that Volier, he can disengage, but he can't disengage if everyone is on top of him. He can disengage only 1, only 2, but not all of them. Now Joy getting killed in retreat, but does not matter. 4 kills, I mean 4 alive against 2 alive, you are still getting the Lord probably. I mean, Luv will try to do something about it. Maybe Zach is looking for him. Yeah, I don't think Luv has the angle. They know that he could try it, so they are not gonna let him. Harit on the other side, getting the purple buff at least, and Manticore with not a nice fight really. Vordi getting piled upon and not really able to play the game.
They need to look for an angle for Angebris to go in first, and after that for Stone to follow up. They need a really good tectonic charge and turnover in combo. We've seen one a couple, I think, weeks ago in the Fast Cup. It was really great. I believe it was from Boars against you next.
I think so, yeah.
And it was a really clean play coming in from Bobber and from Rice. They just comboed it perfectly. And that's what I think Manticore needs to do. They have the flickers ready. They have the special ready. They have everything ready. But the Lord is marching down the top side, Warren.
He is, so far. And they are kind of stalling for it. The mid lane tower, by the way, not broken still. Even though the sides have been completely destroyed, completely wiped out. Now even the other tower, the mid is still standing. But I think the mid will fall short. Yeah, the RWM being used as a kind of a zoning tool for the... I mean, look at the damage of Vordi. I know he's hitting a tank, but he is not doing anything. He's tickling them. He's tickling them, literally.
I mean, on the other hand, look at Dante just hitting one Death Sonata and basically taking 1000 damage off, as the Lord will crash down the Holy Shield and get pushed back. They have no Holy Shield on top, no Holy Shield on bot, but still it's 15 seconds till they disappear either way, so it's not a huge loss. But 96 seconds to the next large objective, and right now the Joy is in a super big lead.
Wait a second, I was saying that Titan is basically invincible, but he's not really, because he is now getting smacked around. He died before he could even bonk. He bonked a couple of times, but not quite enough. He got killed. It's an Expelliarmus for an Expelliarmus, but what I'm gonna say, Manticore are from this much better off, because they were not supposed to win a fight like that, and also Titan invested a flicker and still died.
I disagree with you, Warren, because Dante got another Sky Piercer stack. He's building him up, and he's going to be more prone to executing low HP targets from Manticore's team. So it's going to be a pretty hard match to catch the Granger. He has the Flicker. They have their Vitalize, and it's less than a minute for Lord now. They need to find another target as soon as possible, but it's so hard. Look at Sui's positioning. He's waiting for someone to try to come and force the wave a little bit more, or try to go for a double wave or a freeze. But right now, it's not looking great. I think he's going to fall into a trap between the Hylos and the Granger right here. But look at Alice.
With a cheeky face check. Well, let's see about that Granger in the upcoming fight. Definitely, guys, look out for the Granger. He's 713, as Zakoda is saying. He is pretty deadly. A Unicron with a deadly face check, but maybe it will be deadly for himself. He jumps in anyway. He's fearless as they get. Titan with half HP burned away. So he's thinking about that recall.
I mean, he can do it. He has the time. It's Flying Clouds after all, so he's going to be getting powered up. He's been getting, the Unbroken Sky. Just carrying him over to the Lord objective, his personal taxi.
Did he take it?
The Lord dance is starting.
I'm not even sure if he took the cloud, because he's kind of slow, but it does not even matter, because the take of the Lord is super quick. Right now, they could only be thinking about going for Zag, but they are not really doing that. And Andrew Bryce, he did not really go in. It wouldn't be nice if he did. Right now, Manticore, they need to stall. They need Unicorn to get his items. They need Vordi to get his items. Vordi, especially, he's super bad. Look at his levels. He's level 12 compared to Heart's level 15, or even Shishenji's level 13. So he's not doing good for himself.
I mean, the only job for the Valerie is to make a disengage. You push them back as soon as they come close to you. But look at Zayak. He's been caught out alone. But I don't think they have the time or the possibility to take him down, because the Lord is marching down. And look at Joy and Sui on the bot side. Who's going to win
the 1v1? And so far it looks like Joy is getting smacked around. So looking for that play, jumping in. No, he does not find it. Joy is still on the run, and she jumps in with electrifying beats, and she wins. It's a shutdown, and 4v4 on the top side still, but it looks like Manticore might be able to take something back. Titan with a flicker out, Enterprise almost dead, but playing on the knife side, surviving. No one dies from Manticores, and they were able to kill the Lord before the tower has been taken. But this doesn't change the fact that tower on the bottom has been taken as well, and tower on the mid lane has been taken too. So still not the best for Manticores, but considering how hard it was to play, their base still stands.
Anakin Brising is playing extremely passive. I was expecting Alice to go in more, play a little bit more aggressive, because you have the possibility. Did I see a brute force for Vordi?
Yeah. Wasn't it for Angel Breeze? Or was it for Vordi?
I think it was for Vordi.
Yeah, it was.
Breeze picked up.
Yeah. Because
Alice is buying Anticurious.
You were right. I need to check the items, but I think you might be on the money because I saw the brute force too, and I don't think it's love. It has to be Vordy. It's a brute force on that Valir.
I think it's okay, but they don't have that much crowd control. It's just Hylos and Titan who have a stun, and I don't think
The movement speed,
Vordy
maybe.
needs it because he has his ultimate. He has the Hellfire. He has everything ready to just get a Purify out of it every 10-12 seconds. But right now, 50 seconds to Lord Warren. Is that the right item choice? I was expecting maybe a Wishing Lantern, something with a damage lightning trunk, just to do a little bit more poke. Because they have Titan, they have Zayak. Even look at how he has so much HP as well. He has around 7k HP or something.
Yes.
I mean, it's huge.
So many squares on the Joy too, because a bunch of her
shield as
items
well
is
from
given
dashes.
HP. She can even go Queen's Wings, right? Eventually, if she wants. So even more HP on
Queen
top.
Wings. I mean, I think Blood Wings, not Queen.
Oh sorry, Blood Wings rather. She's not Guinevere after all. So with a split push on the bottom side. Well, we will see how well Vordy can utilize that brute force. But one thing has to be said, they are lacking damage, I feel like.
I believe I agree with you. I mean, Unicron is there. He has his damage from the dashes, the chrono dashes. He has a ton as well from the Xenon.
Still pretty tanky. Engage, double knockup. This man is on fire. And right now the rest of the team goes in, but maybe too deep. Unicron dancing on the edge. Still thriving, doing a bunch of damage. And Enterprise getting killed. Mega for Dante. And now Love getting Shishenji, but Dante is still alive.
But
and
he's
the
getting
carry is
chased.
still there. But Love, can he get him? He cannot. He can jump out though. Can he live? He can live. No, he can't because he got killed by Titan. Now Titan going for the 1v2. He has the passive board. He's still alive. He jumps out. He has the brute force, but he's not doing any damage. Unicron needs to carry.
Oh my
Can
God.
he do it? Can he do it? Yes, he can. He can shut him down. Mega kill for Unicron, and suddenly, as the fight started super good for Manticores, then it went bad. Suddenly, there's Unicron and Vordy with that brute force breastplate, and they won the fight.
Even if they won that fight, I think the Valor still had nothing to do with it. He was still full HP.
Nah, give him
He was not
something.
doing
Give him
a lot.
Give him
He got
something.
a kill, yeah, but
Give
come
him
on. The Joy is still alive. Zayak is alive. If they had maybe a Zetian or
Oh, wait a
something,
second.
Unicron might be alive here. Hold on.
Unicron, no, this is dangerous game you're playing. No, not
The
really. Maybe
damage.
it's Howley who is playing the dangerous game. She has the Winter Crown, this Joy, but no, not for long.
Zayak
2
falls as
seconds
well.
of iframes. That's not enough. Now Zack is the target, and he will get destroyed. Doesn't matter. You have 12,000 HP high loss. It doesn't matter. You will die. Vision Lantern for Vordy, and I'm fearful that Itami have lost their moment. Their momentum is gone. I think they are now on the back foot. Manticores, they have the leashes of the game in their hands.
I mean, the minions are crashing on the base, but still the minion waves are spawned in. And Unicron now, if he dies, he's the main target of Itami. If Itami takes down Unicron, I think it's going to be game over. I think they could go for a wipeout because the Granger has so much range. He could kite Luv so much. And especially with Taif, the poke
Immortality.
is immense. And the Joy is going to be coming soon.
And also,
So I don't know if the Lord will do much here. I think they're going to try to take a bot or top inhibitor here. But other than that, Angebrigtse still didn't get a really good pick off. He didn't get a play. He didn't try to make a huge impact. I mean, Stone is doing so good. He's been putting really great walls, putting Zayak in his place, behind walls. And same with Titan. He's just spamming him down. Getting those skills ready to rock and roll and just pushing away from his teammates. But the Lord is marching down the mid.
Stone.
It's a
Oh,
fast
holy
play.
one
Oh, the
shot!
damage!
He doesn't have the Winter Crown. It's suddenly a 5v4. And what are we gonna do? Basically, it's a 4v6 because they still have the Lord. Right now, going for the bottom tower. You were mentioning it right now. Maybe even going for Zack. No, not really. They don't want to overcommit. They got the 1 tower. Can they get more? Oh, Tornado gets through! Doesn't matter. Dante has immortality. He's still alive. He's still there and fine and dandy. He is still there to play. Unicron getting the godlike. Enterprise getting killed. It's a 3v3. Unicron getting the mid lane tower. Now Titan still has the immortality. Dante shooting it through, but Dante doesn't want to overcommit. He knows he's the only hope who can wish to clean it up. Yes, there is still Shishenji, but they need more damage. They need to hit. They need to either hit the minions or hit the guys. They need to decide which one of them. They decided for the minions. It was the right call, right move. Right now, Vordy moving in with Unicron into the top tower, trying to get it. Unicron with a nice dash away, kind of giving the taxi right free to Titan. And Manticores with 1 Lord getting all 3 inhibs.
It's an 18-minute Lord, Oren. Come on, give it some credit. It's a bulky boy. They took a little bit of time to take it down, but right now, Vord is finally getting a little bit of action in. He's getting some plays in. The damage from the fireballs are coming through as he picks up the blood wings just to get that extra bit of HP. Yet again, he's so tanky. He has more HP than Joy.
I mean,
That's
yeah.
a volley for you. It's so annoying. He has so much healing. The Impure Rage as well, giving him some more healing. But it's
Do you
18
see
seconds
that?
to load, and
Do you see that? He is running the Blood Wings too. what a menace. He has, as you were saying, he has Vision Lantern that gives HP. He has Brute Force that gives HP. He has Blood Wings that's giving shield. Man, this guy, like, he's not dying. Look how many squares. Each square is how much? 400 HP? How much is it?
the
400?
square is, I believe, 1000 HP.
1000, really? Oh,
Yep.
damn, I'm
But
on the
Joe is
mark.
there.
Oh, Bordy, he's quite tanky, but is he tanky enough? Yes, he is. If Stone stops them in their tracks. Right now, Unicorn is nowhere to be seen. Is he looking for that backdoor? He is. He is going for that backdoor. Does someone know
think
him?
he can do it.
Does someone know about him? Yes, Joy, she was feeling that there might be a backdoor happening, but they knew
It's
and they are
Kandorika,
gonna
look at
play
her.
him into the scissor maneuver, and Unicorn, he
Unicorn,
cannot
no.
play it. He will try to do so. Oh my god, he did so much damage. How did he do that? But right now, Manticores are missing their marksman. They don't have the goal lane. Can they play? They need to get out, because if they don't get out fast enough, they will lose the whole game. Right now, Bordy is on the run. He's the sole damage dealer right now there in the trio. That's happening on the top side. Stone running away with the tech charge. Angel Breeze trying to buy some time. Jumping out with the dash right now. So with the backdoor
Look at
again,
Trio.
threatening the backdoor too. Shishenji still defending the base. He is looking
needs
for a
Dante.
play.
He's
Rather,
looking for
he's
Dante.
He's looking for a play. Dante into immortality getting popped, and right now, oh, into crown. Great swap. Does he has? No, he does not. Maybe I was thinking if he has the rose gold, but he didn't have quick hands or maybe not enough cash. Right now, double kill for Love. Love is getting out, and Jabrice, oh, triple kill for Love, but shut down for Titan. Titan can play it. I think Titan and Shichenji can defend the base. Titan still has the immortality, missing the second spell. Dark Wave is not hitting, so now Bordy is gonna be even more annoying. Titan still has the passive.
Look at
Shichenji,
damage
oh,
of Stone.
almost getting Stone. Stone has the immortality still. It's not gonna get popped. And Itami still have their base. 69,000 gold for both teams. This is the 22nd minute of the game. And this Lord might be the end for Itami.
Indeed, it's good as Unicron is gonna get that Wishing Lantern yet again. Is gonna try to melt down the Lord. He has the Xenon Sword, but he still is not using it. Titan is marching down. He has a damage. But can the E follow up? They still have Stone. They still have their Roamer. They still have a Playmaker. Look at the position for Unicron. Hold on. Warren.
Oh my god, Unicron hopping in like a madman. He does not care. He traded himself for Shishenji, even getting out. He did not get picked up. Dante is still left breathless. He doesn't know what to think. Shishenji, even with a flicker, still died because Unicron traded his. What a great play. Manticore have their hands on the Lord. I don't think there is really anything Itami can do, but they will try to do something. And right now they are moving in. There is Zag and Jabrise trying to go for that front line. Front of front still available. Dante is trying to stay on the edge, to not get ahead. He's doing a bunch of damage. Almost dead. Love is kind of out. Yeah, he got forced into immortality, but Dante is not hitting no one. He got knocked out by the Lord. The Lord is the 6th player of Manticores. Dante, you need to be careful, my dude. Manticores have 6 players on their roster, and you did not pay enough attention. This will be it. I don't think so. Dante can defend the base alone. He has such a big timers on his teammates. Oh, he will get one. Can he get more? He's still alive. Can he get the base? Can he defend the base? I don't think he can. It's a mega kill for Unicron, and suddenly Manticores. Can they get it though? Shinji spawning. Yes, they can. They got it. 25-minute game, and people say that BO1s are quick.
You know, you said best of ones, Arku. You said we're gonna have some quick games today, Warren, and we're gonna have the first game of the day. 25 minutes! Let's take a quick look at the itemization of Vordy. I'm just waiting for the text to go away because I see a lot of... I mean, look at that. He has Glowing One, he has Ice Queen One, he has Brute Force, he has... I mean, the Wishing Lantern as well, the Blood Wings. He's so tanky. He's a tanky boy.
Yeah, literally,
Warren.
other than Blood Wings, I think all his items give HP. I'm not sure if Ice Queen 1 does true. I'm gonna check it, but I think all of his items except Blood Wings give HP. So this Valier was probably sitting to, yeah, this Valier was sitting on a bunch of HP, man. Like, what are we thinking, Zakuta? 9,000 HP, 8,000? What could have been?
7,836.
You did all that math in your head? Man, you're crazy.
I'm guessing, I'm shooting in the blind as they say, but right now, that was the first game. broadcasted in English, Unbroken UA. Imagine if there were more teams. Imagine the competition we could bring to the table, Warren. I mean, if you're other teams and you want to sign up, make sure you join the Discord. Make sure you follow our social, because you're gonna get some info on how to do that. Because it's not only for males, it's also for the females.
That's
There's
true.
a separate Unbroken Cup for the female, because the next game, Warren, is gonna be also for a female team. Boars Gaming Female versus Boar Valkyries. So I'm really looking forward to that one, Warren.
It's the Boars show, the next series. That's true. You're right. But unlucky for Boars, having a bunch of teams has positive, but it also has negatives. And one of the negatives definitely has to be that you might meet one of your own teams before you make it deeper. And that's exactly what happens. Well, given the format, it was kind of given they would have to be into another group. But I think they are still running like 3 Boars teams, or are there 4? I'm not sure, but 3, 4 doesn't matter still. 2 groups only, you would get matched anyway. We have 2 groups here on Unbroken, so it was kind of given. But coming into this clash that we will be having pretty soon, if no roster changes really happen, I feel like Boars female roster should have the advantage against Boars Valkyries. I feel like.
I disagree with you on that, Warren. I believe in Boar Valkyries more.
Okay.
Definitely the fan of the Stitches, but right now let's take a quick look at the rosters. Kitoni, Lunaris Lover, Supra, MK4, Goated, Lavanda, and Meore. This is a brand new roster for Boars Valkyrie, Warren. We saw some of these players before, but we have not seen them together on the same team.
Man, how many rosters does Boars have? Do they still have the old ones, man? There's another one, Boars Gaming roster, Tori, Luvia, Asili, Axona, and Fumetsu. This is the old squad. This is the squad that we know. And this time I'm not gonna say what I always say. Do not curse Luvia, so I'm not gonna say anything. I'm just gonna say best of luck to both teams.
Yeah, but Warren, I have to mention something. Boars Gaming Female are in the run for the MWI invitation for EWC, so it's a really high potential team. I'm looking forward to seeing them playing today. We saw them on a different stream a couple weeks ago, I believe, or 2 weeks ago, if I'm not mistaken. And right now we're gonna see them against one of their own teams, which I think they practice against. They have a lot of time together, so it's gonna be an amazing game. Warren, are you ready to see the draft? Because I know I am. I mean, I'm looking forward to it extremely fast.
Well, since I know that they like to pick up favos, I'm definitely happy to move into the draft, because we have even a slight chance that we might see another favos gaming. So I'm all up for it. But honestly, lately I've been spamming Martis. I've been telling you. So I want one of the teams to go Martis. I know it's kind of hard to pull it off in competitive. I know we have some Indian players, for example, that are pulling it off, but come on, Europe, give me some Martis and make it work. You know, like we had Martis in Europe, but it did not work. It wasn't good. Give me Martis that works.
Don't listen to this guy, guys. Don't pick Martis. I think an air particle or a mind inconvenience, a headache is gonna counter you. Just go on, follow your meta, follow your heart, but don't follow what Warren says. But you know, follow Warren's social, because he is a coach going to ENC, and I'm looking forward to seeing you on the big leagues with his team. But other than that, I'm looking for, I think Ukraine also has a team, and I think it's a Boars. That's awesome, you know. That's really cool.
I'm not sure if they can have Boars as the full squad, because I think one of the rules of ENC is that you can have only 3 players from the same squad, so it has to be like some mix of Boars maybe, but there is rule like that. So I don't think we will see the Boars as we know them. It will be a little bit of a mix-up, I believe. So
that's a really odd rule.
Since we are with that thought, if only 3 players from Boars can stand, who do you think is gonna make the core of the Ukrainian team?
God Believer, Leave Me, Rise. Or no, God Believer, Leave Me, Bobarus.
Ooh! You add in Bober instead
Rus
of Pelme? Damn, that's crazy!
Bobarusik is the best XP laner in Europe, in the entire region, so I have to put respect that guy's name.
Alright.
I'm looking forward to what he's gonna do for the MWI qualifier, I mean for the EWC qualifier. So, I mean, who knows? But I believe with my whole heart he is the best XP laner in Europe. But Warren, who do you think is the best XP? I think you didn't like me saying Bobarusik. Who is your favorite XP and who do you think is the best?
No. I love Bober. Don't get me wrong. I absolutely
He's
love
lying,
him.
guys. In
No,
the chat.
I love
Say,
him
"Hate
wholeheartedly. No cap, really. As you see, I have no cap, so not lying in the slightest. But I was surprised that you are putting, because for me it would be a really hard decision between Pelmetronio and Bobarusik, because I know both of them are really formidable, really experienced. So if I was building the roster, I would definitely say mid lane, I would definitely say jungle, but then I would struggle with, is it Bober, is it Pelmetronio, who is more important to the team? And that would be really hard question for me to answer. So yeah, I wouldn't be able to decide, honestly, Zakoda, but you made the decision, you yourself, you made it look quite easy. Do you believe that right now in the current meta, because some people are saying that XP has more impact, that's the reason?
I mean, it depends on each team. I think for Boars, they have a little bit more luck with their XP because he's just so good. He's so mechanically gifted. He is like out farming every single XP laner in Europe right now. But other than that, in Ukraine, there are a lot of really great players on the gold. For me personally, there is Vlados Cutie. There is also Garmadon, which I think is the best marksman in Ukraine. I mean, I've seen him play. He deleted me with his Leslie, so you know I'm scared of him. But I think I have a little bit of a better chance playing versus Kalmetron than I have with Garmadon or Vlados. But Warren, I mean, I think we're getting a little bit off topic right now.
Yeah, let's
get
zoom
back
back
to the subject at hand. Boars Valkyries and Boars Gaming Female are the next match, and the last one is gonna be a pretty spicy one because we talked about these two teams here, and they're really both of them qualify for the EWC qualifier. So the wildcard, I mean, what can I say? The big leagues are calling, but right now we're in the major leagues, and I can't wait to see what's going to happen, Warren.
Yeah, it's definitely up in the air. We are kind of smelling the fire, you know, like we smell the fire from afar and we are thinking, all right, what's it gonna be, you know? Like you are thinking, is it grilled cheese? Is it grilled sausage? Is it like grilled beef? What's it gonna be? And since we are on that topic, yeah, I was mentioning that I feel like Boars female squad has a little bit stronger lineup, but you were saying Boars Valkyries, they have a medal to prove. They're a new band. They were created recently, so they could maybe utilize that little bit of blood boil they have, you know, a little bit of that excitement about being created, being put together. Maybe they can translate that into the Land of Dawn. And you know, it's a BO1. It can be pretty deadly, so you can really risk it for the biscuit. You can make some crazy plays in the early game and sprint away with the game. That's not really what we saw. This last game, we saw kind of back and forth. Monticore were on the back foot for most of it, but then they came back like crazy. And it was beautiful. And right now, you know what's also beautiful? Hopping into this draft, man. Because look at the right side, we have Favos, the man, the beautiful guy on the XP, who will be played by Luvia. Oh my god, that will be a feast for the eyes.
Warren, I think the moderator for the stream forgot about us here, and he kept us talking about the Boars. Because look at the draft, it went almost fully. Because let's take a quick look at the bunch: the Marcel, Valentina, Guinevere, Grok, and the last one, which I think is going to be a gold laner, possibly the Moscow, not the Moscow. Yeah, the Moscow I think would go here. But on the right side, there is Leomor, Tsuyu, Bakshia, and the carry, and they left out for Metsu on the Harley. I mean, that's not a great, but they traded for the Juxin, Harley, and the Hilda on the right side. They picked up the Fovius and the Valentina, and the Gatotkacha is gonna get banned out, surprisingly so.
Ooh, Gatotov, and also Terizla is gone. I was kind of the big prophet of saying that Terizla will be crazy after the resources being not reverted, but getting taken away, and he is resourceless. But no one really picks him up that much. Like, he's here and there, but nothing crazy, nothing spicy. But well, at least Boars females, they believe that he might be a threat, so he is not gonna be able to be played. And honestly, don't you think that Hilda was a little bit of a premature pick? Because the only thing you saw was Harley.
I mean, it's good versus the Harley. Nothing you can do wrong with Hilda. I mean, She has a ton of pressure. It works well with the Jukshin. You can do the part of the wilderness. Your passive will get stacked even better. You're gonna allow the butterfly passive to lift up enemies even better. And Xona is gonna have a pretty hard time playing against Kitoni and Lunar's Lover. I mean, it's difficult. It's really, really difficult here, Warren. But what is Lavanda and Meroe the Slayer gonna pick? I think they need here a Yuzhong on the XP. But the Frederick is looking pretty nice here as well. And the Alice again.
It's an Alice.
Back to back. I mean, it's the obvious choice, right? I'm just trying a shot in the dark with the Yuzhong pick there because I love Yuzhong. My main hero, you know, one of my... Actually, my first ever hero I played was Yuzhong, and I spent 600 games on him, which I regret.
That's dedication, Zakota. Wow, 600.
That's gotten over six year or I think more. I think like 10 years of gameplay. It's just, you know, that 600 games. But look at the Bruno pick. I really like it here. Bruno is looking mighty dandy, but I don't know about Frederick. Frederick into a Harley is gonna be pretty okay because you have that big higher health pool, you have the radiant armor possibility, but still Harley's gonna just outmaneuver you every single time and just go for Supra and for Lunaris, and then you're gonna lose your damage. And they have the Bruno to outrange the Frederick and outrange the Harit.
But Zakota, did you ever stop to think for a second about the fact that maybe Hilda she's just gonna snowball and destroy Harley? He's not gonna be able to form.
What about the Mindy Dandy Phobius Warren? As we get into the first game of Unbroken UA female teams, Boars Valkyries versus Boars Gaming Female. I mean, who is your pick for winning here? Who do you think is gonna take it? Personally, I'm a Frederick enjoyer, but I think I like Boars Gaming Female more as we get into the game. Again, Flying Cloud. I hate this map.
I mean, I'm gonna say it again. We saw TNZ dip in a little bit of his feet into Europe's pool, and he played a spectacular Harley. So if Fumetsu can deliver at least like 30% of that Harley, well, Boars Valkyries, they can surrender right now. But you know, let's see.
Stitch! Look at Stitch.
Oh, there's the Stitch. Yeah, the lucky charm. He's there for Luvia. Let's see how well he can help her. Oh, right now someone needs to give help to Xona because Xona might be going down. Oh, run, Mr. Sandboard guy, and survive. He needed to pop his own region.
I was talking about it. I told you the trade-off in the mid with the Hilda and the Juxin is gonna be really, really powerful. But other than that, a quick invade on the golem is gonna come through here. Lavanda as well.
Oh, right now maybe a little bit too deep. No, Xona, it's fine. Oh, she got backed in, but now there's the quicksand guard. She's still alive, needing to use flicker though. Fumetsu now chasing Lavanda. She needs to jump out. Lavanda with all the flicker, and in the meantime, Luvia is ready to smack some hats over with the monolith, but she's kind of late for the party. So not really deciding anything. But you know what's important? Boars Gaming were able to stop Boars Valkyries in their tracks, to not let them go into their jungle.
Another stage for Xona, but what I was gonna say as well is that the Hilda had revitalized, a spell not commonly used, but it made the job better. But look at Jukshin, she's in danger. Tori might take her down.
Yeah, I'm not sure if Kitoni chose the right target. I think if she went for Tori, it would have been so much better because she doesn't have that many defensive stats. She's not gonna regen as much, and it could have maybe even.
Fumetsu.
No. Fumetsu? Yeah,
she's waiting just in case.
She's lurking. She's lurking. But look at Bruno.
First on the Frederick with Tori as well with the Void Crystals. I think it's gonna be enough, but right now the turtle dance is being started only by Fumetsu attending it, and right now the turtle is gonna be taken down by Boars Gaming Female. Not really a challenge coming through.
Not a contest.
But a possible invade.
Fumetsu, nah, she doesn't have the damage. Actually, I don't even think we know if she has the damage because she just kinda did the deadly magic and then hopped out. It was just for a poke.
I mean, as you know, you were talking about the cap. Look at Supra, she has a cap on.
Damn, that's a nice cap. It's even matching with her hair, you know. Nice touch.
I wish I had blue hair. I would be so cool.
Blue hair?
Super Saiyan Goku. Super Saiyan Goku.
Man, now you're just mocking me. I wish I had hair. Pun intended.
I mean, some stars will other have everything, but right now Tori does not have a lot of choice in getting picked up and thrown at the ground. Look at Meroe, she's waiting for a pick-off here.
Oh, Sona maybe with a nasty face check. No, actually, she
Oh!
finds the Raging Sandstorm on top of Lover. And Lover is dead. Lunaris Lover getting first blooded. Boars Gaming females getting finally the kill in the 3rd minute. And don't get it wrong, the game has been deadly, but no one of us has been able to get the first blood just yet. Now Kitoni is on the run. Kitoni revitalized, getting popped. Yeah, I think Fumetsu will go for it. Yeah, she did. But the shield got popped. Kitoni has been...
Where? You said no one got the first blood, but I see a kill there for Fumetsu, that creator, and she got the first blood of
Now
the
she
game.
did. Yeah, she did.
You're waffling here. You're waffling here. Listen. As the revival is gonna get popped by the hill, that but on the top side, it's still a even Stevens trade. It's just nothing is going. You know, both of them are pushing backwards. Nothing is really moving forward. And right now, Frederick is not doing that much of a job. I mean, he did get a stun, but Lunaris Lover used her Lantern Flare to go back into the stun of Kisona, or was that a prediction from Kisona? She saw the feature with Hockey.
Maybe. Right now, Favos is on the move. Boars Valkyrie is
Celia's
waiting
in
in the
danger.
bush. Yeah, Celia is in the danger. She needs to flick around.
Oh, no.
No, she's still fine. Kitoni even half HP. Now Throne of Ruin trying to separate him. Not really hitting
Fumetsu
anyone
goes
right
in.
now. Demonic Wave going in. Lunaris Lover is on the run. RWN getting dropped on their face. They need to run themselves. Super back. I didn't under the tower. Oh, big knock up on 2, but Lavanda, she got out. Oh, there's Lumia still leading the charge. She needs to flicker over the wall. She will be fine. Right now, Slayer is
Raging
looking for
Sandstorm.
that big bonk, but now she will get bonked herself. She could not play it. I'm not even sure if a Appraisal's Breath has been popped. Oh, Celia
Oh,
jumping
Celia.
even in like a mad woman. She does not care. She keeps on hitting with the ball. Celia needs to run though because there is Lavanda and she will be looking for that, for the neck of the footballist, because she was hoping to sink in the teeth, that vampire teeth into the neck for a bit. But yeah, Celia has full HP. Zasklaus doing overwork, doing overtime. Fumetsu, Fumetsu almost getting taken out by Hilda. Fumetsu needs to be careful.
Look at Lavanda though, she has no Turn of Ruin, but she has get a ball in her face. I mean, she says she was a vampire. I don't think she is. I think she's just a demon.
Alice is not a vampire,
No,
did I
what?
get that wrong?
Cecilian and Carmilla are vampires. But
Oh,
I don't
wait,
think
yeah, you are
Carmilla
right.
is.
Alright, you know, I've never been the lore
I think
guy.
she's a succubi.
I think last book I ever read was like Aragon when I was like 15, so yeah.
The last book I read was The Tomb of Genghis Khan when I was 12.
Damn, man, you are definitely reading different books than me. Is that even fantasy or is it like historical?
It's just a bunch of nothingness.
Alright.
They don't even find the tomb button. I mean, of course, but, you know, like it was cool. It was unique. But other than that, let's see what's gonna happen in the middle, because every single member of
Oh,
Boars
Lunaris
Gaming
Lover,
team
that
was
knock up there. Oh, Raging Sandstorm not really hitting because there was a flicker being used in advance. There is Slayer running away. And so far, this thread has been not working out. You were saying it's not gonna work. I've been saying, let's see. Well, what we see is not good.
I mean, we're not seeing a lot, but we're seeing so much happening. Boars Valkyries are so far behind. 2,000 gold, and they are 3 kills behind, and a turtle objective as well down. But other than that, the turrets have been getting pretty even. Nothing has been taken down, but I think that's about to change pretty soon. It's been getting like to an even Stevens point. And Warren, I think right now Frederick might be looking in danger. There's 4 members here, 5 getting ready to fight. Lunaris has no flicker and no ultimate.
Oh man, yes, Lunaris is on the run. She does not have any of those tools. It will be a 4v5. I'm not even sure if Boars Valkyries have any chance of playing that out. They are dancing around there looking for a play, but I'm not sure if any plays commits. There's Throne of Ruin hitting only one. Fumetsu is able to secure that. And Slayer, you need to run, girl. Don't go in. Don't go into this fight. You need to get out. You don't have the damage. You don't have your mid laner and super back. She cannot deal with all of those targets. And right now, Xona, she will try to deal with Super Back herself. Luvia. Oh, Lunaris Lover doing that damage to the beacon. But no, she's kind of getting stuck. Raging Sandstorm hitting the backline. But no, Xona kind of low. There's the Quicksand Guard. No, it doesn't matter. She got executed. Olivia is there. She's bonking on their hands, but she's been kind of left alone there. She still has the flicker. Don't use it. Keep it. What a nice turnaround from Boars Valkyries.
It's 2 kills for 1, but still, at the end of the day, I think the better trade-off still went to Boars Gaming Female. They got a turtle out of there, they got a lot of farm for the Bruno, And as well, Tori has 2 kills, and now her poking is gonna be out of this world. She just needs to go clear this wave, go back for mana. But the Nerd is gonna pick up that glowing one, and I think that's what I want to see from Mets taking on. But Acelia is gonna try to take Supra back down.
Throne of Ruin hit
But she's
pin
in danger.
Acelia, and she has been too deep. Killing spree goes into the hands of Kitoni, and come on, Kitoni, give some kills to the other ladies in your squad. 3 kills on that Hilda. Is she building a Blade of Heptasis? Is she gonna go get BOD after that? This gold is kind of wasted there.
I don't. Maybe it is, but right now, Mrs. the Creator did pick up the Divine Glaive to try to melt them down even faster, but I think I like the glowing one better. Hard is looking in danger.
He is the
hard.
danger.
He has deadly magic, so he's a little bit deadly, but other than that, Supra back might be in a little bit of trouble here if Fumetsu tries to go for another play, but other than that, on the bot side, look at it, 1v1. Again,
It's kind of
gonna
working.
be Alice and Fovios, they're just going, hitting each other, you know. Have you ever seen that meme where those 2 guys are punching each other and nothing is happening? I think it's from Baki.
Oh yeah,
One is
oh
moving
yeah. I
backwards, the
think
other is
I
moving
even know which
forward.
episode. Yeah, I exactly know which
It's in the
meme.
prison arc, if you remember.
Yeah,
It's
yeah,
Kitoliva
yeah.
versus Baki. Exactly the same thing was happening in the bot side, but right now the lore dance is starting, Warren. And let's see what's going to happen as Kusona's going to take a pretty aggressive stance going towards the
plan.
triple push.
Oh, Alpha HP. Oh, and Urpul, and Tori needs to flicker out, and Beacon has been used though on Lunaris Lover, so she has that extra utility gone. Lavanda going in. Fumetsu is not really even there. She's pushing on the top side. Right now, Lord, yeah, a little bit of the dance, but the play has been separated into 2 squads. One squad is on the top side, the second squad is on the mid lane. So who's gonna click the trigger first? Destroy tower on the top side. So that's one thing going for Boars Gaming. Right now, Xana looking for play, looking for the backline, looking for the dredging sandstorm, but right now, not really doing anything with it. Again, dropped by Tori, she gets the shield, and she is hitting everyone left to right. Luna's Lover needs to run, and there is Luvia leading the charge, but kind of thinking about it, not really want to go too deep. Oh, the dark wave hitting super back, and after this long scuffle, they even get Hilda on top of it. Do they? Do they? Yes,
Wait,
they
Lavanda.
do. Shut down for Luvia. Double kill for Luvia. And Boars Gaming females can finally get the lore that they have been waiting, running around for like 50 seconds for. Finally, they have it.
Indeed, they do the first lord of the game with only 2 turrets being taken down. 10 minutes in, he said we're gonna have some short games because it's the best of 1 and Warren. Look at this, 10 minutes in and nothing's moving on the map. It's like a chess game. The chess grandmaster are back at it again, being Boars Valkyries and Boars Gaming female. So make sure you guys hit a big thumbs up and a big subscribe for Unbroken UA, showing us these 2 teams going head to head.
You know what I'm scared about, Zakota? I'm scared about the Boars Valkyries. They don't have the damage. Who's gonna kill Fabulous? Who's gonna do that? I don't think they have the tools.
I mean, who's gonna do it? Supra might do it, but Supra right now does not have the Xenon's roll because it's very
Meora, no, Meora! She got the Princess Wrath of its Alpha HP of Luvia. Don't get me wrong, it's a bunch of damage, but she is that they don't have the frontliner. Right now they need to play it out. It's a 4v5 base. It's a 3v5 basically. Don't play it. Don't do it. Xana looking for that. Oh, she didn't have the flicker. If she had it, it would have been a kill on Lunaris Lover because she wouldn't be able to get out. But right now, look on the top. Super back with that cheeky top lane tower push.
This lord only brought them 2 turrets, 1 in the mid. Let me rephrase that, but right now, Lightning Truncheon finally picked up by Fumetsu is gonna be melting down other squeezes on Boars Valkyries because Boars are collapsing, Boars Gamings are collapsing. It's a little bit of a time so you have to say a lot for a team names. Boars Valkyries, Boars Gaming, they're similar, you know? And I don't want to confuse the people because it's the first time we are actually casting in English for Unbroken UA. Usually it's being done in Ukrainian, but right now we said let's give it a little bit of a twist and a spin and let's do it in English because Warren said, you know, Zakota, let's lock it in because the games are better over here. But other than that, 67 seconds towards the next Lord objective. And I think Boar Valkyries don't have a chance to take it. Meroe is so far behind, she's 3 levels behind Fumetsu. And right now, Lunaris is not looking great. She doesn't have really a big target to go for.
Luvia beaten in those bushes. You were talking about targets. They definitely need to choose their targets right. And right now, Fumetsu, she does not have the damage for those tanks. You were mentioning Lightning Truncheon. I don't know if it's playable on Harley, but I was thinking like Vision Lantern because she needs to be able to deal with the frontliners as well, and the burst damage into the backline, she has that. So she needs to definitely consider that fact, because who's gonna deal with the tanks on Boars Valkyrie's side? Because I know they are behind right now, but will they have the damage forever? That's the question. Right now they are trying to chase for Fred. Yeah, I think Fred is dead. Yeah, Fred is just dead. Sign him off. Fred is dead. He survives for a bit now. He gets killed. Yeah, he just bought time for the rest of the team. Meora, she's just there to make the front line. Right now, she doesn't really have any other options. She's just there for the taunt, to soak up some damage, soak up some spells. That's kind of the play. And they are missing the red tree now. Boars Valkyries, Boars Gaming will definitely go for that Lord. There's nothing stopping them, really.
Warren, I mean, even if they had the retribution available, I don't think the Frederick could have gotten it. It's just such a huge level gap between Fumetsu and Meroe. And right now, look at the pressure being put on by Eluvia and Xona. They're just waiting for someone to pass through. They're waiting. You remember the Spartans and that valley where they fought? The Persian army? That's literally the exact same scenario here. Xona and Luv are basically the 300 Spartans just waiting for someone to pass through and get executed. Because they have the setup, they have the flicker with Dark Force, and as well Xona has everything ready. She has the Raging Asylum, the flicker as well just to target. And other than that, the Lord is going to be marching on the top side, and I don't like that item for Fumetsu. I don't like Blood Wings.
He wants to be more beefy.
It's really weak. I think you need more burst damage. Even Starlium side is a bit better because you're going to do a few basic attacks on tanks.
Oh, Lavanda, half HP. Tori looking for it. Celia. Oh, Celia, those balls are made of uranium, of kryptonite. I don't know what she's packing in those balls, but she is destroying everyone left and right. Those crits on Celia are crazy hard. 24,000 on the Lord, 20,000 right now. Half HP almost. Right now, the tower on the top will be getting taken away quite soon. RWM getting dropped, kind of to zone them away or even do damage. Now, Love is on the run. Kitoni gets picked off as the first target. 3,000 HP on the Lord. Double kill for Celia. Oh man, can they get the Lord away? Super Big is still alive. She will. No, she's not alive for long because he's freeze for Fumetsu, and I don't think Meora has what it packs to defend against 5 Boars in front of her gates.
That was a really beautiful game coming in from Boars Gaming females, but Boars Valkyrie stood up and tried to make a last stand, but at the end of the day, Boars Gaming female just had the advantage of the draft, and they were playing so great. It was like seeing the male team. It was a 50-minute game and it felt so much more longer. It felt like a 40-minute game. I was getting that point where one small trade meant everything, and that's what Boars is all about, trying to go for the littlest of cracks in the wall and making it a huge one and a big problem for the homeowner, because Warren, they played like the rats and they made it out.
Oh yeah, it has been a boar against a boar, and only the purple boar have prevailed. The red boar is lying on the floor, and we will be watching the orange boar pretty soon. And I said like 50 million times boar, so I'm gonna stop it for now. If anyone was playing bingo, I hope you had a word boar in there, because I think you got all the bingos now. Well, we will be having the pig gaming. Sorry, I didn't want to say boars, so I wanted to kind of go with something else.
The wild pigs versus Unex getting up on the chopping block. I mean, Unex is a pretty solid team. As I said, they qualified for the EWC main wildcard qualifier, and so did Boars. And I believe they're also playing against each other there. So right now, this is gonna be like a taste of what's to come, because right now it's gonna be a spicy last game.
Oh, it will be. It absolutely will be. I've been saying that this game might be the best out of today, but so far we saw so great games back and forth. First series, second series, a little bit less, but still great performances all across the board. It was just kind of the team that won in the second series was the team that had even better, higher highs than the other one. You know, like, it wasn't necessarily that someone blundered very hard. It wasn't necessarily that someone played super bad. It was like the other team was good, but the team that won was just even gooder, you know? So for that third series, I'm really looking forward to it, because this is what, if this is what we saw from the series that I was feeling like might not be as crazy, might not go as hard, what can we see from Boars and you next? I think it will be absolutely epic.
I think, Warren, you are the only man possible to challenge Socrates in a way of speech. Gooder, I think better was the word you are looking for. But other than that, if Socrates was alive, I think you'd be playing Mobile Legends, because this game is such a storytelling thing, because it's the first time Unbroken UA actually had us on the desk, and I think tomorrow we're gonna have the fast cap, if I'm not mistaken, Warren. Double check for me if you're gonna be a pretty smart guy. I mean, I believe in you, you're the GOAT. But other than that, I'm really looking forward to seeing Fobis for the third time in the hands of Papa Rusik. Because I know it's gonna happen, but I just don't know when it's gonna happen. I know I'm gonna say it today, again, for the third time. We've seen it twice already, same with Alice. We've seen the Harit as well twice. What else have we seen double today, Warren? Do you remember?
Yeah, I think other than that, Hylos was on a single time. Was he? Yeah, I think so. He was, because there was Hilda. There was yeah. So I think you kind of hit the nail on the head. I think that's kind of all that we saw double. I will think about it. I will think about it. Maybe something will struck my head. If people in the chat, you think we are yapping something wrong, definitely type it in the chat and call us out and be like, guys, you forgot that one pick. You know, you forgot the Martyrs that has been picked 2 times. Guys, come on, you cannot forget that. So definitely look out for us,
Warren,
as we will try to deliver you a great game. It's the wrap up for this evening.
Warren, if they pick Martyrs, will you shave your beard?
Will I shave my beard? And how? Like, do I keep on like this? Everything.
Everything. No hairs left.
All right.
Let me write to some of my friends in the league to pick Martyrs. I mean, if Warren said this,
all right, sure. I'm there for the fun, you know. So let's do it. Why not?
Yeah, I don't think I've ever seen you without facial hair. Now that I think about it.
Yeah, yeah, it has been a long time, but with this short hair, I think I will either look like 12-year-old or I don't know, like a weird like uncle kind of vibe. Yeah, I think it will be really strange.
You look so young. You have such luscious hair, like a prince from an old story.
Oh, really?
You are beautiful.
That's a new one. Never heard it. But you know, on the contrary, if we are talking fairy tales, we should be speaking about you next and Boars Gaming, because that will be honestly a fairy tale story, you know, but kind of the old school one, where it was kind of a fairy tale in a setting, but rather it was more about the gruesome things that happened to the people when they went into the woods and got eaten by boars or something like that, you know. It was just for the kids to not wander off. So I think this is a fairy tale we will be getting in this last series. And man, Zakota, do you think the production has left us hanging again? You think he's messing with us? You think he's messing with our heads? Do you think the game has been played already?
I think we've been under a spell all this entire time, because I cannot believe we're casting Unbroken UA, Warren. This is like a mythos come true, but you know what's a mythos come true as well? The upcoming game. I mean, as I said 20 times today, they're gonna be actual rivals in the main competition for the wild card slot, Warren. So that's gonna be a pretty huge deal, if I'm really being honest about it. But between these two, who is your favorite team?
All across the board, or from Unbroken, or what are we talking? Because right now, talk Boars Gaming, Pembatronio, the man who has much more hair, and I wish I had his hair. Rusik, Leave Me, Rise, God Believer, and Man. Rusik changed his style. Where are the glasses? Where's the old face? He is a whole different dude. Honestly, he looks younger, man. Don't you think so?
He looks really bright.
Also, yeah, that also.
He looks.
And Leave Me, he kind of aged with that beard.
Look at the stash from Rise and Leave Me. But right now, look at you next. Tyler Boy, Yukasa Lager, Michael Sargan. I mean, Sargan is straight into my sword, and we're seeing. Wait, Michael? Wait, hold on. He had a different username, if I'm not mistaken. He was that really crazy Alice. But look at Rusik. He did not change his style. He just wanted to give us a flip off. Because he's back to his glasses. He wanted to.
Man, what does Yukasa has on his head, man? What are those? What are those? What is that?
Look at him, he's aura farming, he's smoking. Yukasa, calm down.
And look at Leave. He has a nice hat, man. I have to buy myself a hat like that. That would cover up where
Look at
I'm
Vladik,
missing
what's
my
he
hair.
doing?
I don't know. What did he have?
He's grabbing something.
You know what? Maybe he had those squishy devices where you
That's
like
a
kind
mouse.
of
That
pump
was a
yourself.
mouse.
It was a mouse, a live mouse, or dead mouse, or like what?
I mean, I wonder if the players see each other. I
don't think so.
they do, but
Yeah, I
It
don't
would be
think
really
so. I
funny.
don't think so.
it would be really funny if they saw each other and they're just doing it to mock each other. But look at Rusik. We're seeing a different camera angle. I mean, we're not seeing the bobber anymore. We're not seeing the beaver. But let's take a quick look at the game. We just talked a little bit about the players. Where is the Baksha, Phovius, and the Eve getting banned out, and as well the Marcel, Freya, and the Juk Shin out the door, or they're already going back to basic. They know what they want, because right now the Hardy is open. Same with the Heart, and look at Yukasa, he's playing with his I don't know, alien things.
Magic is my life. Your team is
Yeah, Zakota, don't they call you Lightning McQueen? I switched into Czech for a second. don't they call you Lightning McQueen, man? I've been talking about Yukasa's headwear for like the longest time. That was the literal first thing that I mentioned. And you just brushed over it like nothing's happening. Is that what you wear outside, Zakota?
I do. I am scared if the aliens invade, I want them to think I'm one of them. But right now, what I think is that I'm seeing a funny here, and leave me. If you pick it, I'm gonna kiss you. On our beautiful
Man,
beard.
is he gonna do it? Is he gonna lock in that fanny? But you know what we should talk about? Bob Rusik rocking that red tree on heart. Because you know what's that telling me? You know what is that telling me? Is that Scared was always right. He has called it. He said Harry Jungle. And look, the GOAT himself has played Harry Jungle. What can you tell me about it, Zakota? What can you tell me about it?
I played Harry Jungle.
You play Harry Jungle? Damn, we have to talk pronos. He's gonna lose
every
it.
jungle in Europe played Harry Jungle.
He's gonna lose it. Right now, you're playing Harry Jungle?
Not really, because I'm playing with my friends, and one of my friends.
You don't want to troll them. I see,
no.
yeah.
One of my friends is a Harley player, a really good, not
Ah.
Harley, a Harry player.
Yeah,
Really good
yeah.
one, and whenever I want to pick it, he says, "Yeah, Soppy, Harley's open. Go Leomord, it's better." He's just lying to me. Doesn't want him to have any fun. But you know what's not having any fun? Still seeing the Harley unpicked and unbanned. They taken out the Suyu. Baksha is open as well. I mean, banned out as well. Leaving out the Fredrin and possibly what's the other tank jungler they could take here, Warren?
I mean,
Oh,
our
the
jungle.
Sora, wait. Sora's
Sora
there.
is still open. You are right. And I think Boars Gaming, they cannot let it slip. They need to realize that, because yes, they could counter with Lapu, but do you really want to go give Sora over? Because yes, Lapu can deal with him, but the rest of the team, not so much. Oh, it's Sora. It's Sora time.
Is it?
All right. It has to be. What else would you be picking?
Yuzhong?
A marksman? A goal lane? Yuzhong? Isn't Sora just better?
No.
I feel like he is. He's not better. I know he has been nerfed, but in a sense of like teamfight capabilities, I feel like he's better
Yuzhong.
because
Yuzhong.
I know what you want to say. Yeah, you love Yuzhong. You want to marry him, have kids, everything. I get that, Zakota. It's okay. But Sora is so much faster in the place, you know, like just boom, shifting skies, jump in, flicker, it's done. Yuzhong, in that time, he only transforms into a dragon.
Tell me you're
Nothing else.
boring without telling me you're boring. Oh yeah, Sora, it's so great. He's so hard to play. He's so good, really. Really, he's good. I didn't know that. But the healer is gonna get picked up by Rise, leave me to pick something else, and this could be the Harley jungle. I mean, the Harley jungle we all been waiting
It
for.
could be.
But leave me, I think he's just teasing us. They're gonna go for the funny look here. Come on, do it. Do it.
Do
on.
it.
I mean, Lager
we
picked
will
up the
see.
Leomord, have Yukasa on the Valentina just to take away that way of the dragon, or better yet, that bar of wilderness. But they do indeed log in the Harry jungle.
It's
Hold
our
on.
jungle. Man,
Wait.
Nah,
It
nah,
could-
give
it-
me-
it- No, it could still be God Believer playing Chu jungle. It could still be a Chu jungle. It could happen. It really could happen.
Oh, wait, but how would that work?
Hard XP.
What hard XP? Okay, isn't that like kind of too much cooking? I think hard is in the jungle.
There's never not enough cooking, but look at us. We match a little bit with Boars Gaming. All of them are wearing black shirts. Me and you are wearing black shirts, so I think both of us are supporting Boars Gaming. But personally, you next, they have a little bit of the advantage in the draft with this Leomord. The Arnold, really?
That's spicy. And you know what? I kind of see the vision there, because there is Horrid, there is Kimi, there is Moscow. 3 squishy heroes. If he can find final slashes, if he kind of can get rolling with at least 1 kill off from the laning phase, he can go crazy. If he cannot, yeah, it's high risk, high reward. It's a BO1. We were saying it. Dakota, we have the 2 team comps locked in. Give me your thoughts about it.
Look, they didn't stop any heroes. Gonna be Boba Rusik playing jungle. I think they're trolling. Pelmetroni on the mid. Leave Me is gonna be on the gold. God Believer is gonna be on the roam. On the
what is going on, man?
What's happening?
What is going on?
Wait, hold on. I think they cooked a little bit too much. Are they trolling?
Nah, but like, what's going on, man?
Wait, God Believer is roaming and Ryan's gonna be on the XP. What is happening?
Wait, what? They are? What's going on?
I think Boba Rusik wants to try out the Harley collector skin.
That has
What's
to be it.
Here?
I don't know, but we are hopping. We are hopping into the land of the Boars Gaming and you next. We were saying it will be the craziest series of today, and we did not disappoint. We did not lie, because look at it. Did you expect that? I don't think you did.
Who would have? I mean, I saw it first. I don't think you would have noticed it mid-game, honestly, Warren.
Mid-game? You don't think I would notice that Boba Rusik is playing Harry jungle?
Definitely
Damn,
not.
man, you rate me really lowly, I have to say. If you don't think I would notice that. I'm being
honest with you. You know, like the best thing is to have an honest friend. I'm that honest friend. I think you need to let the beard go.
Right?
Because
I'm gonna tell you
go.
honestly that Pelmetronio is kind of getting smacked around, but yeah, Mako. Yeah, Mako. Yes.
Pelmetronio, I think you need to go back to gold lane, man. I think Liv got Believer that mid. I mean.
Oh wait, yeah, he. Oh my.
Everything is swapped.
Oh my god. Yeah, my brain, because when I saw Kimi, I was thinking that the Kimi will still go. Yeah, whatever, forget it.
And you're talking about me cooking too much.
How can they even play this? I mean, so far it's working out. Right now, Mako will be the first target. He will get first blooded even. No, he's still alive. The quicksand guard keeping him healthy. Boba Rusik getting the kill though. First blood for Boars Gaming. And right now they are looking for more. Immobilized getting on Yukasa. Lagger flying in. Lagger actually getting the kill off. Boba Rusik getting killed himself. But right now Yukasa needing to run because God Believer was looking for his skull. Oh, Lagger, actually, can they get more? No, God Believer is out, I believe. 2 kills for you next. And man, if it's gonna continue like that, I don't think Boars Gaming were, you know, cooking something good. I think they burned the food, but, you know, maybe too early to say. Rice moving in, Hilda half HP. Sargon looking for that play, final slash, not really actually connecting. He has the kill. Right now looking for Bobber. Bobber, you need to run. I think he's just dead. Yeah, he's just dead. Mako gets another. You next with 4. Is this a betting scam? What's going on? Was there a bet for this game? And it's like this, you know, like how teams kind of give the matches to earn money. Is that like what's going on? I don't understand what's going on.
I don't believe it's match fixing, because I think Boars just wanted to have a little bit of fun. Interesting choices. Truly interesting.
Well, so far they are losing 1,500.
I mean, Boars Gaming losing is really abnormal, but the Unix being so far up ahead, it's nothing really out of the ordinary. But right now, my God, they're just having a good time. What can I say here, Warren? I've never seen Bobber jungle. I have seen him play XP and roam only, but I'm at a loss.
Yeah, yeah, we are sorry, folks. It's just like, I'm so flabbergasted, I don't even know what to think about the game. Let me readjust, like, give us some time, guys. We are just so confused.
We are shell-shocked.
Yeah, that's the word.
It's one of many words that could describe this feeling right now, because Mike was gonna try to go in. Raging Centrum is still there. They could go for a play, but Sargent did use his final slash to try to take Rice down.
Flying in. Yeah, he has the horse and he kills Bober. He doesn't have just the horse, he has the beaver too. Lager flying out. Still, 2,000 gold lead for them. And oh, look at it. Leave me needing to run under his own tower. And I think he will get killed. Yukasa did not really find him. Leave me is fine. Starboy. Now to, oh, the spear. Spear. Nah. Starboy only getting cancelled out from the push. Right now, Arlott is moving, and I think still this... Ooh, what a snipe! Nah, it did not work. It did not work. But I respect the hustle. Palmatronio trying his best to do that. Oh, final slash going through, and Bober now dancing on
Dragon
around. God believer the kicks with the knock at Flagger. They cannot get any. Okay, they got one. Can they get more? I don't think so. Sargan, you went too deep, man. Sargan, this was a little bit too hasty, too hungry. You should have stopped there, mate.
Talking about being hungry, I'm thinking of ordering some pizza right now because they are cooking, mamma mia. But right now, Mikasa is gonna be trying to go towards the top side and leave me down. Maiko is there with him, but I don't think they're having a pretty good time. Look how serious Rusik is.
Yeah, he seems locked in, man. He seems honestly as locked in as normally.
I think the new haircut gave him aura.
He looks fresh, I have to say, definitely.
He's more aerodynamic, definitely.
Yeah, that's true, that's true. Well, so far the lucky charm hood for Leave Me has been kind of working out, you could say. He's the only one with no deaths on his team, so
Yukasa looks like a grandma.
Yeah, now when you say it, I don't think I can yeah, I can't unsee it, man. Zakota, why did you have to do that? Alright, now final slash is Rice getting targeted, and he might be getting killed. Yes, great steal away from Mikasa, finding the Valentina steal, and Lager now flying in together with Starboy. They are looking for more. Yes, they get more. God Believer is that as well. It's a die. Bob Rusin getting killed as well. Sargan getting picked apart though. So it's a great one kill back, and Palmatronio, yeah, I don't think this blaster is shooting fast enough, hard enough against those 4 invading attackers.
What? I still am at a loss, man. It's 4,000 gold lead for you next. I mean, they're going with a human draft, but Boars Gaming as well. They have a pretty human draft, but the players, they're acting inhuman. I mean, the funniest thing ever was that the players renaming themselves and just being different nicknames. I think that will be the best strategy ever. But I don't know what to think. I don't think anyone expected this. Look how happy Leave Me is. Vladik still with the power of Jesus on his side. They're so happy, they're smiling, they're so fun. They're excited.
They're excited. Starboy completing a golden staff, so he can smack folks with the staff as well. 100 seconds for the Lord. Yeah. You know what's the craziest part? It seems like Unix are in control, they can do whatever they want, but look at it, they are only leading by 3,000, by 4,000. If this was Boars on the other side, I don't want to shame Unix, definitely don't take like that. But if it was Boars Gaming in the lead, they would already be running away with it, already stealing all the jungle, already taking all the towers, sorry, not all, but most of the towers. Unix, they are just kind of, you know, 4,000 gold lead, and it doesn't feel like it. Right now, 2v2 play on the top side, and talking about it, SOD trying to connect. SOD is there, yes! Mako needs to run, Bob Rusik still alive. Those shields, man! Those nasty shields. Starboy actually finishing him off, but Sargan dying. How can Boars Gaming win out a team fight with 3,000 gold deficit? That's just crazy. That's just how strong those players are. What can I say to that?
Warren, it's still Boars Gaming we're talking about. One of the teams competing for the EWC slot. So I think doesn't matter what role they play, I think they have a chance to beat every single team if they really try their hardest. But right now, Unix, they are still as well some of the best in Europe.
And that's the thing. That's the thing that's troubling me a little bit, you know, because last time we saw Lager, he was competing. He was neck and neck with the other junglers that we had in the time at the time in Europe. But right now he is getting outshined, outshadowed by Boars, who himself has been swapped there. Okay, leave me. He kind of overdid that. He went too deep. Oh, the kick is there, and God Believer getting killed. Cho got his own recipe, his own cooking into the face. Way of the dragon. Pam, pick off.
I mean, it's not that huge of a gold gap. It's only 2,000 gold, 3,000 gold difference. But I think Boars have a possibility to win. But right now, Liger is going to be securing that Lord advantage, making him a little bit more fed, a little bit more XP, and a lot of advantage. Those enhanced minions are going to be going a long way. But right now, Michael is going to fall yet again to the hands of Bob Barusik. He's the only member really dying. But right now, oh, Starboy!
Oh man, Starboy finding the angle, finding the kills. God Believer getting killed himself, and suddenly it's 5,000 goldie for you next.
Bober.
Oh, Liger. I don't think Liger can play because Bober, he has too many shields.
I think see Halberd is calling you Liger. I think you need to pick up. But right now we're gonna see a mid turret almost getting destroyed down, and indeed it is Yukasa Mikasa. The grandma is gonna take away the traction pulse as well. And Starboy is in danger.
Oh, he is in danger because Bob Rusik himself is in danger. No, Sargon actually with the pickoff. Final slash, Starboy now. Pamatronio trying to shoot Sargon, and I don't think Sargon can move. He gets kicked, he gets flickered, he gets knocked up. He cannot move. Pamatronio with a double kill, because one thing you still have to respect is Pamatronio. Yes, he's playing Kimi. Yes, he was playing mid lane. But you know, Kimi, she's just a marksman for the mid lane. Basically, that's what's happening. It's a goal lane for the mid lane. So Pamatronio, he's basically the only one that has not been swapped. So if someone can take it away from you next, it's definitely Pamatronio. 4-1-2, the score speaks for itself.
I wish you see Okasa's camera again, because I noticed yet another thing I want to bring out. But right now, what I want to bring out is that God Believer is getting those kicks in left and right. I mean, the way those dragons are locking in, so is Pamatronio. You indeed said, yeah, Kimi is a marksman, but he should have a lot of experience with it. But Liger is going to be taking out the jungle. He can. But Bobarusik, he has almost a similar level. Only a little bit of a difference. What's the plan?
He does. 3,000 for you next. We were saying, I've been speaking about the Goldie, but look at it. It's not really moving. The only thing that's been moving is how Boars Gaming are able to catch up. They are kind of moving back into the game if you look at it.
It's still 3,000 gold difference between these two teams right here, and Attraction Pulse is gonna miss, but God Believer won't miss a bit as he gets away. But look at Yukasa, he's in black and white, like, you know, the camera filter.
Oh man, that's a nice final slash. God Believer getting picked up, but still, it's a roamer. It's a roamer for actually, not for much, because Sargon just going in. Mako, you need to make it out alive. Yukasa, she jumped in. This Valentina does not care. She wants that monster kill, and right now Bober will be getting killed too. Yes, those shields, they are not enough. And wait a second, it's just 2 members alive. Can they get? No, they cannot. The Holy Shield still holding on, but for only 10 seconds more, so really it doesn't matter that much.
Yeah, I mean, Liger trying to predict the future, it seems, but they still have the Holy Shields, and right now they just disappeared. But it's 10 seconds to the load, and every single member of Board Gaming is gonna be healthy and fine for the next thing. But Rise, he has a thing to say about it. God Believer there, he has the dragon. Final slash misses completely.
Oh, final slash not hitting. God Believer, he's too slippery. He's moving left to right. But right now he might be getting caught. No, not really. Mako is the one getting caught. Traction Pole not really hitting because of the usage of Flicker. Mako getting out. Unix trying to get the Lord. They know the longer they wait, then the game can slip out from their hands. Even though Boars Gaming, they shook their Volt team comp up, everyone is on different positions. They are still Boars. You have to respect it.
Lim is still trying to go for Retribution. The SOD was a little bit too late. I'm sure if he was closer, he could have taken it down. But right now, what needs to be taken down is Starboy and Yukasa. If these two fall, I think the whole empire of Unix is gonna fall down as the Wave Dragon connects. But
oh my gosh.
It's Maiko.
Yeah, Mako, he is getting the Thunderbolt stacks. That's nice, but other than that, he's just kind of all right. He is back to full HP. All right, can you get more? Can you get the mid lane tower at least? The charge is there. 12 HP gone. The Raging Sandstorm not really hitting anyone, but can they get the tower? Is the question. Mako got killed. Starboy needs to run. This was a beautiful defense from Boars Gaming.
I find a slash!
Oh, fine slash, excellent Bobarusik, but no, it doesn't matter, it's hard. Now Lager getting pulled back in, it's the traction pull, and right now they are on the chase. Sodi connects, Sargon getting hit a bunch of times, and he will be probably going down. Oh yes, he will. Right now Yukasa is on the run too. This Valentina, I don't think she has the dashes. No, she does not. You next. Getting killed in the mid game by Boars Gaming, and Boars Gaming are not even slowly and steadily, they are literally back in the game.
I mean, they did lose an inhibitor and almost half their turret HP, but right now, Starboy is the only member left. Maiko is coming through, and God Believer does not have the way to drink, but he's soon enough. He's gonna have it. The hour farming is starting to happen. But man, oh man, it's gonna be a mighty fandy fight because Leave Me is gonna come close there. Maiko!
Maiko, oh, Maiko is the damage from Kimi. It's the Sky Piercer. She has all the stacks. Palmatroni already has 2 deaths. I'm not sure where he had the second death. Does he have full stacks or not? Zakota, do you have the info?
He has 7 kills. How I could have max stacks?
Alright, no, okay, not max, but you know, does he have 70 or does he not have
Like
70?
50? I'd
All
say
right.
50. SOD misses by a sliver, but it connects on the Leomord.
Yeah, you know, I just wanted to mention that maybe he was not really aiming for the mid lane. Maybe he wanted to hit Leo more.
That's a great excuse.
That's what I always say.
Incredible, Warren. You are a specimen, truly. But right now, Rise as well. He is waiting in the bush because the map has a few more turns and twists because he's expanding river, so he has a little bit more time to rotate around.
Wind of Nature, Zakota, oh my. Leave Me will be even harder to kill. Who's gonna really kill him? Only magic damage is on Yukasa.
Yeah, but it's Yukasa. Yukasa Mikasa, the grandma. I think he can do it, as he gets the traction pulse up and going, but you know what's up and going? Bobarusing taking the Lord aggro already. He has the Xenon's Force, he's just waiting for a little bit of a show and then from Unix, but right now the Hunter Strike picked up by Sargon will try to burst down Pelme. And look at Leave Me. He's gonna try to do a slow push.
He's trying to do that. It's the Boars Gaming Classic.
Oh,
God Believer actually with a kick. Going for Yukasa because they know the magic damage is only dealing through Valentina. Unix getting killed. 2 members down. Shut down for Starboy actually, but no, he dies himself. It's just Sargon.
Can't they end it?
It's just Sargon. I repeat, it's just Sargon against 3 members of Boars Gaming, and suddenly all the roles have been swapped. All the heroes have been swapped around, but Boars Gaming looking like they want to close it out. Final slash completely missing. Now there's the immobilized Sargon. You did not wish to jump in, but Petronio trying to finish him off, but he cannot. So he will go for that mid lane push. Right now, Leave Me doing the jungler's job. Go in for that Lord.
I mean, he is the jungler. In
I know, but
universe,
this game
but
he is not, right? So
what a turnaround! I mean, it's Bobarusik, the momentum is there.
Speak to me about the turnaround. What did you see, Zakota? What did you see?
For the things I see, I don't wish to speak about them because I'm gonna dream about them tonight. But other than that, a quick look at the animation. There's the heal that did not go for the Blade of Heptasis, which is unexpected. I think you needed it as the next first item, but other than that, Belmetrina is gonna pick up that Holy Crystal, do more and more damage. But look at the aggression coming in from God Believer. They're looking for a kill, they're looking for a game end here. It's gonna be on the top side, a Lord. But man, I don't know. Risky business over here. Or in one fight could go for both teams.
I mean, for both teams, 3,000 only for Boars Gaming, and no one can touch
17 minutes.
me. Like, what? I know, but what can they do? It has to be Sargon with a crazy final slash. That's the only way Unix can come back. And right now, they might be missing Lager because Lager, oh, he is getting demolished, man! They don't have Lager, it's a 5v4. Suddenly, they don't even have the tower on the top side. Lord is full HP still. They were able to kill the tower before the Lord charged. And right now, he's charging on the base. Half HP on the base, Crystal on the base. Say goodbye to it because it's gone. Boars Gaming with a crazy roster swap for Ruski. Left, right. No one was on the right positions, but still, it's the Boars Gaming, Zakota. I did not really expect this result at all.
Would I be lying if I said I did not expecting? Yes, because it's still Boars Gaming at the end of the day. They're one of the best and most longevity teams in entire Europe. So I think they're just giving this a little bit of a chance, because look at Boars, it's the 37th heart in Ukraine after all, but still, the day ended on a bright side. Most of the Boars team won. I mean, even if the second game was a loss for Boars, another Boars team would have won. But other than that,
Yeah, exactly. I wanted to say that like the
50-50,
second game was
perfect.
kind of rigged. Like if someone asked you who's gonna win the second series and you would say just Boars, you would be right
you'd be
anytime.
You wouldn't be wrong. Exactly, Warren. But man, what amazing series. All of them went for a pretty long time, if I'm not gonna lie. 25 minutes, then 17 minutes, and 17 minutes again. Pretty huge.
Yeah, yeah.
Pretty huge.
But one thing has to be said: the level of players that Boars are, because usually we see them in their main roles, so you know, it's kinda hitting differently. But for them to swap it around and still win, I know early game was a little bit shaky, but maybe this was kind of given by their comp. They were a little bit on the scaly side. They needed to wait, so it was not necessarily their mistakes, but more so the comp mistakes, or like comp needs or how it functions. But it kind of just tells you what caliber of a team Boars are. And I know many people knew, and I kind of knew as well, but this just puts it into perspective, because as you were saying, Unix are one of very strong teams here in Europe. And for Boars to dominate them like that, wow.
I mean, they dominate them on off-roads as well, Warren, but make sure you guys join the Discord, because I believe tomorrow is the last day for the fast cap registration, or today, I'm not sure. I think tomorrow morning. So you still have a little bit of time to sign up for that. Make sure you guys join the Discord, because everything is on to that. Follow us on all of our socials. Warren on the Instagram, Zakota as well on the Instagram. This guy Zakota is a loser, so don't bother with him. But other than that, make sure you guys give your support to ESEL, because they bring a lot to the table for everyone in Europe, especially the cats that are getting a little bit of practice. Who knows? Maybe we're gonna be in the big leagues. Maybe we're gonna go with Boars to EWC. Who knows? Who knows?
Who knows?
Because Europe is growing, and ESEL is really hoping with Unbroken UA, just giving them practice and practice and practice, and as well some just this hope. You have a lot of, because you have every week a tournament. Every time you have the Fast Cup for the females as well, you have the Emerald Diva Cup, you have Unbroken UA, and I think there's going to be a lot more tournaments to come, Warren.
Oh, absolutely. There is so much more planned up for the rest of this year. We still have basically a half of year in front of us. So yes, so many tournaments are gonna come your way, not only from ESEL, that's what you saw today, but there are a lot of players here in Europe. So being a European MLBB fan, it's so good. It's never been better, and ESEL is a big part of that as well. So thanks for the production, for a great production today, and thanks for ESEL for making it all happen. We are happy you have joined us today. As Zakota mentioned, Boring1x, Zakota, definitely follow us, but definitely follow Unbroken everywhere you can, but mainly the Discord. That's where the stuff is happening. That's where the magic happens. We will catch you next time, next stream, and have a good night.